This week on OSRL.
It's time to put in the rafters for our pole barn house build. And Jim is determined to get this done, even if he has to work through gusty wind, freezing cold, or rainy weather.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Now, if you're new here, my wife and I were building our very own house off-grid here in the Arizona desert. But now, if you've seen our last video, you know we're deep into the framing of the pole barn portion of our house. But right now, I'm focused on the framing of the lower portion of the roof. I want to get that situated, and then I can get back to thinking about the upper portion. I figure get the lower portion done, it might just give more stability to the whole structure, give some places to put my feet as I work on high for the really tall section of the build. So let's start putting up some boards. We got a lot of them to put up. Creepy, you're hiding down in the cellar or something like that, like, ah! You're hunkered down in the corner of the cellar. She's free to come out of the cellar anytime she wants. This is not where I keep her.
Throw a bucket of fish down for me every once in a while.
A bucket of fish and a bucket of cob. Once you get done with your bucket of cob, then you get the fish. Wow, look like it's really coming along. What are your plans for the areas where the stairs poking out? Are you eventually going to cob that whole thing? Are you going to leave those kind of sticking out a little bit? You have an idea?
Well, I'll leave it for now. I think the root cellar might be used as like a transitional thing before it's storing roots. So eventually we're going to put shelves in. So I'm not going to do too much to the walls until I know like when we can finish it out completely.
Makes sense. So some people might be wondering what's up with this pipe sticking out of the ground in the house area. Now, for long-time viewers, they probably know that we installed this a long time ago as a radon pipe for the root cellar. Now, when this thing collapsed earlier, it wrecked the pipe down below, and I had to take that out. So there's really no reason for this pipe to be here anymore. And I'm not putting in a new radon pipe because just with what we're seeing with the bedroom, I really don't feel like it's a concern. So we're just going to take this out. We won't have the underground radon pipe, and that way we don't have to work around this thing anymore. Good morning, y'all. Well, today is the day I'm going to try and get more of these boards up here, get more of this framing done. The bad thing is today is supposed to be a pretty windy day, but it's got to get done, so I got to get up there and I just got to deal with it. I think it'll be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I think I can work around it. We're going to find out. So I'm going to start getting these boards ready, start getting some bird mouth cuts done, and try getting them in place. Wish me luck. Well, this is an absolute no-go. These winds have got to be getting close to 30 miles an hour, and I can't even imagine what the gusts are. Every time I try and get these boards marked out, they just keep falling over. That's not going to happen today. I'm going to have to work around these winds. I got to have the goggles on when I'm out here because it's just blowing the dust around like crazy. Man, I'm disappointed. I really wanted to get a bunch of these boards up today. But I'm just going to have to work on some other chores. This is getting crazy. The winds are really slowing us down, but I don't really have much of a choice. But there's always other things we can do around here for sure. So I'll have to get some other chores done, but I'm gonna have to get out here early tomorrow and try and knock out as much as I can before the winds start picking up tomorrow. All right, so as promised, I'm out early this morning. I'm gonna try and knock out, try and get as many of these boards up as possible before the wind really starts picking up. It's kind of a cool morning, kind of misty, kind of a little bit of rain. Got Yuvia out here with me. She's gonna help or hinder me. I don't know, one of the two. Let's get to it. You ready, Yuves? You ready? She's ready. Uh-oh, look at that. She's excited when I say the word ready. That means she gets ready. I'm just kind of getting into the swing of things, but I got a few boards up already. Not bad. We're getting a little bit of snow or hail or something like that. Maybe a little mix of both. Pretty wild. Maybe we'll get a little bit of rain, a little bit of snow, but either way, just a little more water for the tanks. Okay, so I've gotten 6 boards up before the winds have really picked up. You can see the winds kind of knocked them all down on their sides. Even though it is pretty windy, I'm gonna see if I can't still try and get some more boards up. Work between the wind gusts. Even if I can get 2, maybe even 3 up, that'll put me in a really good position for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a low wind day, so I really gotta get as much as I can done tomorrow as possible. So anything I can do today will just put me that much further ahead. So I'm gonna give it a shot, we'll see. Good morning. Well, I did get another board up yesterday, but I'm still trying to figure out how to get over that stairwell. What I think I'm going to do is start locking in these boards. I'm going to start putting up the hurricane ties, getting those attached, and start locking the front posts to the middle posts. Well, I don't know how sketchy this is, but I think it's about the only way I figured out how to get those boards going across there, and it's working. Taking her for a walk. Might be the weirdest game of tug of war I've ever seen. So we're starting to get a little bit of rain. I just pulled in some of the equipment and some of the tools I'm working with, some of the supplies. I don't want any of that to get damaged with the rain. It's just coming down kind of lightly right now, so I'm probably going to try and kind of keep working throughout that and just kind of bring out the tools as needed so we don't get waterlogged. But I'm gonna try and push on. I'm almost halfway done with this side, and I really want to get this done in the next couple of days, but it's just slow going. And, you know, now that I'm over the root cellar steps, I feel a lot better. It was challenging, but we got there. All right, I am halfway done with this side, and this is probably the more difficult side. And I'm done with the difficult part of the difficult side. I was hoping I'd be done by now, but clearly not. It's really fighting the weather these past couple weeks. But but I'm halfway done. I want to see if I can get a couple more boards up tonight. But even still, I'm going to try and get this all done. I'm going to try and get this side complete tomorrow. Let's see if I can do it, man. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know. I might have to stop tonight. The winds are picking up. The rain is just it's really starting to come down, so I don't know if I can keep it up out here. But I'm happy with what I'm pretty happy with what I got done so far. Gotta finish it. Looks like you're trying to get this done as quickly as possible.
It's a little chilly out here.
I like how she's just waiting to get some of the scraps of whatever you're doing out here.
Yeah. I think this is her favorite.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, y'all, good morning. Well, today is another day. I got just under halfway to go to finish up this side, and I am ready to get it done. This morning was cold. Temperatures hit just about freezing. It's warming up now, getting over 40 degrees, and I'm already out here. I'm already working to get things done. So let's get the rest of this side done, y'all. It's taking way too long, but sun is shining, very little wind. You couldn't ask for a better day.
You're starting to put up the rafters for the roof, right?
Yep, putting up the rafters for the roof.
And so we mentioned this before, but we're building a monitor style pole barn type house.
Correct.
And which means that the center of the roof is raised, and then the two sides are slightly lower. And then the side that you're working on here is the south side, and that's going to be a greenhouse.
Yep, so very, very light material going on top here. It will just be mostly polycarbonate sheeting, so we don't really need massive lumber on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Can you believe this? I have the exact amount of screws I need. So that means I can't mess up because I don't want to get off the ladder. Okay, at least I got my lovely assistant with me. My lovely assistant, thank you. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? That's it. That's all she wrote. What do you think, Jess? It's your new house.
Looks magnificent.
I'm done.
Oh, well.
Man, I finally got all these boards up. Feels like it took me forever, but I did it.
Well, it seemed like you did it pretty quick to me.
You were like looking from the outside in, and you could just see the boards going up.
Yeah.
And then for me, it's just like every board, up and down and up and down. And it might have felt like forever too, just because of all the seasons I've gone through putting these things up, man. It's just warm and cold and windy, then rainy.
Yeah.
I was out here all 4 seasons. We actually got like 1/10 of an inch of rain, so a little bit more rain for the poly tanks. I'm excited about that. That's kind of cool. Very exciting. Okay, we're moving right along. I think it could have gotten done. I think this could have gotten done a lot faster had it not dealt with so many challenges.
Difficult weather conditions. I mean, I guess we're used to that, but
Yeah, just gotta push on through.
Yeah, we gotta work around it, work through it.
Do what you gotta do. What do you think of your new greenhouse? You're standing in the greenhouse.
I like it.
You jazzed?
Yeah.
Nice. You ready to start growing things?
I'm ready. I'm itching to grow stuff in here.
Nice. Another thing accomplished. I love it. All right, y'all. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.